Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This makeup tutorial is inspired by my new bright red hair. I figured it was perfect to bring in also the summertime and the warm weather with everything since it is still colorful. I've actually been wearing a ton of red eyeshadow recently, so this is one of the many looks I've been rocking since I've done the red on my hair. And I do have to say, red is probably my favorite color I've ever done on my hair. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. I'm living for it. Somebody told me I look like Goth Ariel, and I'm like, I can totally get with that. So if you want to see how to get this, keep on watching. So starting off, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. You can tell that this has been well loved. I've hit the bottom of this. I'm going to need to get a new one here soon, but it's just going to even out the canvas for our eyeshadow to stick on, and then I'm going to set over top of that with just any matte skin tone powder. It can be a face powder, an eyeshadow, it doesn't really matter for this part. Then jumping into my Fetish palette, I'm taking the eyeshadow Safe Word and I'm going to buff this into my crease area. This is going to be our transition shade, so I'm not really worried about placement for this. This is just going to be to help everything blend seamlessly. Then I'm going into the eyeshadow Love Plus from Sugarpill. This is a bright red eyeshadow and I'm going to start to build my outer V and shape of my eyes. So I'm going to do actually several different layers of this until I build it to the intensity I want. So I'm going back and forth, blending it out, deepening it, blending it out, deepening it. Then I'm going to go into the the eyeshadow Bondage, and I am going to take this in my outer V area, and this is a very deep red. So I'm going to build this, and it's just going to intensify the red that we already have built there. Then for my lid, I am going to take this shadow Dominatrix and I'm going to put this on my inner, I want to say like 2/3 of my lid area. Now, I'm not really worried about this being a harsh line anywhere. I want this very soft and diffused because this is all just going to blend and transition really well because it is going to be more of a smoky look. Then I'm taking my highlighter from Milani and I'm popping this on my lid area just to brighten up our eyes and bring more attention to that area. It's also going to accentuate kind of the red tones that we have going on in our makeup. And then I'm going to take my Milani kohl eyeliner and I'm going to line my tight line and my waterline with this. This is going to add to the fullness of our lashes and also deepen the look around that area and really define the shape of our eyes as well. And for my wings today, I'm taking my H2O proof liquid eyeliner as always. You guys know this is my favorite, and I'm going to create a huge and dramatic wing because that is just the way I roll. You don't have to do this for this look, but you guys know I always like to add a wing. And then I'm going to clean up the edges of that with some concealer. This is how I get my eyeliner and my eyeshadow very clean and crisp. So in case you guys are wondering, this is how. Then I'm going in with my lashes from eBay, and I am going to let my Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive sit on those while I'm priming my eyelashes with the Rimmel Lash Accelerator mascara. This is just going to help everything blend really well together to where there's not a gap between my fake and my real eyelashes. Then moving on to my face, I'm using my Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm, and I'm going to be priming my skin with that. This is, like you guys know, my favorite thing to prime my face with. It's very light, it helps my foundation stick so it doesn't go anywhere all day. And then recently I got this little travel size of the Amazonian Clay Tarte foundation, and I have been digging it. I wasn't sure how I felt about it at first because it's super full coverage and I usually don't go that route, but it's super lightweight at the same time. So once this little sample thing runs out, I'm definitely going to get a full size of it because I have been loving it. Then I'm going in with my MAC Prolongwear concealer and I am just going to conceal under my eyes and my chin and my nose and my forehead. So I'm like concealing and I'm highlighting at the same time to add some dimension to our skin. That's what I'm going for. Man, I'm all tongue-tied today. So sorry. This is a terrible day to pick to do the voiceover, but whatever. Then to set my under eye area, I'm going in with my Ben Nye Colorless Luxury Powder. And I also like to set like my nose and my chin with this and kind of around my nose to prevent any creasing. So whatever I have left over, I'll use in those areas. And this is just a dry sponge, nothing crazy. Then onto my contour, I'm taking my Shade+Light Kat Von D palette, and I am taking the darkest bronzing shade in the palette, and I'm going to start to chisel out my cheekbones. Since this is a dramatic look, we are going dramatic all the way around, so you can be a little heavy-handed on this part and it'll be a-okay. And I'm smashing my brush just a little bit to keep the bronzer a little bit more concentrated, but I'm going in with the ash shade and I'm actually contouring and going over top of that to deepen it a little bit and add a little bit more structure inside of that. But I only contour in the hollows of my cheeks and on the sides of my nose. I don't contour anywhere else because I just want to keep everything very blended. Then I'm going in with my Milani blush, and I can't remember the name of this one. I will put it in the description box for you guys, but it is one of their baked blushes, and I love it because I feel like it's kind of like a bronzed rose color, so it's very subtle, but it still adds a lot of color to your skin. And then I'm going in with my favorite Milani highlighter, or no, not Milani, Morphe. I'm getting all messed up today. And I'm going to pop that on my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin, and also my brow bones. So I will have the name of this in the description box for you guys because it's so sad I don't remember the name of this, even though I wear it almost every day. I need to get my life together. But look at that glow. Love it. Alright. So moving on to my lower lash line, I'm taking the deep red that we used in the Kat Von D palette, and I'm going to be smudging that into my lashes. And then once I get that laid down, I'm going to go into the shade Rubber in the palette, which is the matte black, and I'm just going to put that on the outer half of my lower lash line. And then I'm going to blend everything together with whatever is left over on my brush from the Love Plus shade that we did in our crease area. Then I'm going to pop some of our highlighter in our inner corner just to bring some light there and some pop, and then putting a good coat of mascara on my lower lashes. Now moving on to the lips, I'm taking the shade Bare It All from Wet n Wild. I love their lipsticks and their liquid lipsticks actually, but their lipsticks are one of my favorites. I feel like they are matte, but they're not super drying, especially if I layer them on top of the chapstick. I can get pretty much a 12-hour wear out of these, which is pretty awesome. Then for my face, just to set it all, I'm using my Badescu rosewater, just to where none of this goes anywhere throughout the day. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And this is the look I've been wearing pretty much every day. So if you guys like stuff like this, let me know in the comments down below, and I can for sure make more for you since I've been going on this whole inspired by my hair kick here. I've got more dread videos coming out for you guys, so be on the lookout for those. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media. I have Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Snapchat. That will keep you up to date with everything I'm doing outside of YouTube since I do only post once a week. But I will see you guys next time. Bye!